Right everyone, so I'm on the machine, mega busy. John's been on holiday now for nearly a week. He's back on Wednesday, so another 2 days and we're back in action. It has been busy, I'm not going to lie and say it hasn't, because it has. The big forklift got a puncture and that's actually been off the road for 2 days because the tyre shop where I normally take it wasn't open. Long story short, the spare wheels I bought from Ireland ages ago needed inner tubes and I should have sorted it and I didn't. So because we didn't, now I'm paying the price. But I'm getting all 4 wheels done so this never happens again. We have been using the telly truck just to keep on top of the yard, but it's always harder work when there's one forklift. So yeah. I mean, the way the yard's been going, it has just been absolutely chaos. And to be honest with you, we've just been that busy. We have been struggling for content. I know we do keep pumping out the 2 videos a week, and I've been looking at some of the comments, and it's hard work. That's all I can say. A lot of people are commenting, basically, which is good, giving us your feedback on some of the videos. And I know the content hasn't been the best recently, but I just need to get this out there. It is hard work and we are trying our best. Once we get past this little stage, we're going to get the variety a little bit better and try and work on it a bit more. We just need to find that happy media sort of level where we can comfortably do 2 videos a week. But recently I just feel like the views of the channel have plateaued slightly. Like last month we obviously kept doing the videos and putting everything in, which we have been doing for the past 3 years, and it just didn't really get the views or the subscribers or the likes, or I think YouTube's really not helping at the moment, and I feel like it's the same for a lot of channels out there. It's hard times. So if anyone is enjoying the videos, please do just like the video. It means so much for the algorithm of YouTube and us, and it just gives us that little bit of a boost where, yeah, it's worth doing this, because right now I feel like I'm paying out a lot of money. We've got a full-time editor in, a lot of my time is going into this, and I just feel like everyone's whinging quite a lot, which is the last thing I want. So in a nice way, let us know what you want to see and we'll try our best to get that footage out there. But for us, our main priority is obviously the business, keeping the business going, keeping it running, and we're trying to bring you guys along the way the best we can. So yeah, anyway, rant over. Right, I'm just going to see how everyone's managing the reception. Monday, obviously very busy, loads of sales from the weekend. Ryan's been running around like an ant, haven't you, Ryan?
Like a what?
Running around like an ant.
Oh, right.
Packing away. We've got more selects in, Zoe, and where's Anthony?
Something.
Right.
Like what?
You can count.
Anthony doing is
Is he picking?
he's doing a floor plan of the top building.
What is
So
it?
we're going to basically redo the top building. It's,
What, for the storage?
yeah.
So what we're going to try and do is show you a little bit more behind the scenes, because obviously it's weird. When we're busy, we can't record that much because everyone's just busy. And how busy has it been?
The only bit behind the scenes is you secretly eating.
Zoe, we're not going to tell them that.
Mind you.
No, that's a lie. Zoe, you need to take that back. You need to take that back. I have been fasting very... Robert, have I been fasting strict?
I saw
Apart
you.
from the tea cakes what George brought down.
I saw you have those tea cakes the other day.
Yeah, only because George, my mate, subscriber, brought them down, so shout out to George.
You always say when people bring... You're alright, but...
I've got an itchy nose. Right.
Probably to set up secret eaters like...
Yeah, catch me on it, I'm seeing.
like set up cameras in your house and that.
See what I mean? I'm trying to be nice and getting roasted. So we're going to show a bit more behind the scenes of the business. the picking, the packing, even down to Zoe and James Maxwell, keeping the operations running.
No thanks.
Because it isn't just cars come in and get scrapped. I've just scratched my nose with a razor blade.
Why are you using that to itch your nose?
I thought it was a doorstop.
No. It's a
Is it
razor.
Wait, what's this?
What is that?
That's a razor.
Why has it got a sticker on? Wait, I literally scratched my nose.
Why would anyone do that?
I would have scratched my nose with a part.
I wouldn't do that. Would you do that?
Wait, that's dangerous. I want to know who has done that.
What, put a razor on there?
Wait, what is this?
I don't
It's a razor. It's a part for opening parcels.
Figure it out. That's dangerous.
What's wrong with you? You can just use your finger.
Yeah, I know that. But why is there a label on it for a part?
Why are you getting angry at you?
I have nearly just cut my nose off because of Bore Selector.
Good.
Right, that's dangerous. I won't rid of that.
Hello guys, right, welcome back. So, I mean, you last had me down here at panels. I'm coming back, show you up the top building. Look at it, all its glory. It's brilliant up here. I mean, we've got all like heavy stuff up here and like bigger bits. So it's like we've got the wiper motors over on these shelves along with the starter motors. The back wall, we've got the prop shafts, so you drop them straight in, straight out. Keep a few racks here, keep out radiators here, all close to the door, same with the legs as well as, means you're moving less across the building, you can come in, get them out and you're straight back out again. At the moment, it is a work in progress. I mean, you've got all these boxes on the floor here, which is a mix of like wiper motors, ABS pumps, high pressure fuel pumps, and that's mostly because we're redoing this shelving here. We need to get some fresh boards in, so they've all got fresh locations again, and everything can be like stacked back up nice and neatly again. I mean, I took it upon myself on Friday just to refine the steering wheels so they weren't crossed over on both shelves. So we got a bit more like nice order to them now. A few regulators down here, as well as the ones that sit over on this side. But it's like the smaller regulators will come on these shelves. The bigger regulators go under the shelves, go over the shelves, anywhere they fit better. It just whatever makes them work. We keep all plastics up here as well, so it's like all your body bits, like your spoilers, interior trims, a few radiators again, your centre console, subwoofers. We've got all of that sort of stuff in here. Down this aisle, there's more like plastics, such as say your front grills, your rear, your tailgate covers, all of that sort of stuff that just fits externally for body parts. That's where we keep them in here. Same with the parcel shelves up here. I mean, they can just pile up and it all comes along nicely. Obviously, once they're scanned in and they're not going anywhere, and it's easy enough to go through them. Down towards the bottom, we've got more steering racks. We've got all the drive shafts down there. They're all ordered into their own little bits. I mean, they need their own area really because there's that many of them and they take up that much space between them. You just have to give them their own little bits. We've got flywheels here. I think we're going to go through these, to be honest with you. They don't fly off the shelf, so this is definitely a shelf that can be rearranged. Maybe look at other things we can put there, get rid of these, get a bit of scrap weight for them. But other than, you know, it all works really well location-wise because we've got absolutely loads of space up here. I mean, there's a few shelves here, a few shelves there. There's a few shelves everywhere that just don't have like specific things in them. So it's a case of finding where things can go. Just a better area to put them. Maybe something that's like put the lighter stuff up top, put the heavier stuff down the bottom. Whatever works really. I mean, these aisles are mostly like dual aisles, so it's like you're just picking off from either side. So if you've got something on the fifth aisle, you're going down, you can go down middle, get round the back of it. Same with this aisle here. This mostly pertains to literally just wheels, bottles, and at the moment we've got mirrors moving down there, so I will show you what I'm doing over on this side. It's like we've got all bottles here. These all take up like the best part of 2 to 3 shelves. We've got more than we need at the moment, I will admit that. But did you know we've got a little bit of everything here. We're not running out of any stock anytime soon. And then we got the back wall. Kenny and Pete put these up, I believe, built them, maybe just rearranged them, I don't know, whatever they said they did. But it's like we keep all wiper arms back here. I mean, they don't go anywhere, you don't really need to move them around. They fit nicely, and they'll just sit there, they just, as is, you know, wait for you guys to come and buy. And we've got to keep a few engine wiring looms as well. They don't sell fast, but they do sell in the end. People will always need a wiring loom. And then you've got all glove boxes, air filters, just your standard interior plastics, and well, obviously your engine bays as well regarding air filters. But obviously this is all just stacked in a row. It just goes 1, 2, 3, 4. You get about 5 to a shelf, so if you can imagine there's about 6 locations per shelf. You know, we've got about 200 glove boxes in here. But then coming down here, you've got your drive shafts again, same as that end. This slowly wants to get incorporated over to that side, so that way this can all free up for the next stuff. And preferably it'll continue with the turbos or with the air side of stuff. Maybe put some pipes into here so they're not like stuck up on the back over here. But like we keep all turbos on this first aisle, all your inlet manifolds. I mean, it is a bit of a mess at the moment, as is. I'm currently in the process of just refining absolutely everything that I can, including, I mean, with them glove boxes behind you, ripped all them off the shelf, literally scanning them through them all, making sure they're all still in stock. Anything that's not, get rid of it, and then putting them all back on again. I mean, this is like my bloody magnum opus here with all these mirrors. It literally starts 3 shelves down, goes up by about 4 shelves, and you've got another shelf of them, you've got this shelf of them again. We're absolutely inundated with mirrors. We've got so many of them, we actually don't know what to do at this point. So it's just a case of figuring out where everything goes and what's selling, what's not selling. Is it worth keeping? Should we just get rid of it? I mean, even with Dome, I've been in the process of moving everything in the Dome, pulling the shelves down. So we're getting like 2 boxes of new stuff, and we're getting rid of 3 boxes of old stuff just to get the new stuff back in. But as is, that's the natural recycling. It's just the way the process should go. You get your old out, you get your new in, and hopefully you sell more of your new than you have your old. We've got shocks on these shelves. This is where like the standalone shocks will go. If they're not on a full leg, we'll just pop them straight on shelf. And this is another one, you know, they're a really good, it's a really good shelf for really good sellers, because it's something that's always needed. As is another shelf that needs refining. I have been robbing the wood boards on here, so I've got more space for lights up in containers. But yeah, there's just loads and loads of like mostly the same stock up here. By the radiators and the blocks, these are the only shelves we actually have for these. On the intercoolers, sorry, they're not radiators. But yeah, that's all there is on these shelves. More regulators here. Tried refining the aircon pumps, so there's only a few per location. And then that way it's like, you know, you've not got 10 of them in a row that are all getting mixed up, bending the shelves and breaking, and then you're having to redo the job again. So, you know, it's just making things a bit more simple, a bit more straightforward, better for cost on the company, better for cost on ourselves in time and effort, really, because you're not wasting 20 minutes looking for something that should be where it needs to be. But yeah, then we just finished back off where we started. These are all racks and radiators again, and it's just another process that needs refining, whether it means putting partitions in, having less locations. There's always something you can do to make the job a lot easier and a lot better for yourself and everybody else around you. But yeah, this is another one of the magnum opuses that's been overseen by myself. And it's just a case of, oh, bloody hell.
You're to play for Zeke.
What's that?
You're to play
Yes,
for Zeke.
I have made the new locations. But it was a case of when I first come in here, I mean, this was nearly empty in here. I had to bring half-foot boards up for it, make new shelves, make new locations. It was a case of, I said to him, right, I'm going to try and swap it over. So tail lights mainly go in one container, headlights go in another one. So eventually, once all this starts running down on stock, I can then bring all the brand new stock of headlights into here, get rid of some of the old stuff out of there, put new tail lights in there, and hopefully within maybe the next 12 months, we can have a full container of tail lights, full container of headlights, all locationed up, all bang on for everyone. It is one of the worst containers for looking round when you do lose a headlight, because inevitably you have to pull the entire light off the shelf, then you have to go digging for another. They get spread apart, and suddenly one's about 5 locations down from where it started. I mean, it's even so much as with this shelf in here, it didn't have any use whatsoever. So I was like, well, if we could fit more tail lights in there, and we're honestly, there must be about 300 tail lights in just that alone. I mean, you know, I'd love to remember the numbers, but when I actually scanned them all, it were upwards of about 1,000 or something like that. There's such a crazy amount of stuff that's in just these alone, and it's just purely lights. But they are the best seller, besides engines and gearboxes. One of your best ones is headlights, and you know, they are technically one of the hardest things to keep, because they've all got the little toggles on them which break off so easy. So, or you know, you send something out, next thing your customer rings you up, oh, some of the brackets are broken. But you know, thankfully we've got all of these, and chances are we've usually got a replacement for most of the stuff. But yeah, as is, it's all just bits and bats of what looks better, what's better where, what works better for everybody else, and how can we improve it even more. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, so you see the wagons, you've seen the cranes, you've seen the big panels, you've seen the vehicles themselves, but it comes down to the little things, how we look after all of your parts and where we store them. Obviously, I've showed you up there, and now it's time to show you like how we store the little bits, because you know, in businesses, there's a lot of things that get left on vehicles, they just don't bother with them, and to us, every little bit does matter. Every little bit's a bit of money, every little bit's a bit of coverage. So you got the cab, and this is where we store like the really small items. So I'll just open this one, for example. It's like we've got things in here like a pressure sensor, we've got the antennas in here, even door check straps and handles, all the little bits come into here. And at the moment, we're currently running up to 474 boxes, and that's usually doubled up. So you're talking over 900 boxes here, if not thousands. But all the little bits coming here. I mean, as is, like I've been on about me recycling. I've started off with the first ones. So all this stuff that was over here is going back to like 2020, 2021. And it's not going anywhere. No one wants it. Just get it gone. So I've currently got like a little bin system going over where I'll come in with my box of stuff, just pull out the latest drawer that I've not touched yet, and then bosh, that all goes back into there. And it's all recycled, so you weigh it all in, you're still getting your money for it in one way or another, even though it might be a little bit of plastic where you get about 10 pence of worth for it, it is still money. And in this business, money is what matters. But yeah, it runs up and down. It's one of the most basic location areas we've got. You really can't go wrong in here. As long as you've used your brain and scanned it in the right area, and that's like pointing a finger at me because I do the scanning, nobody can go wrong with it. Yeah, I'll take you over to dome, and this is like, we store all the slightly larger bits in the dome, so anything that ranges from your speedometers, sometimes aircon pumps if they don't want to be up there, little electrical bits that need to stay dry, that will all go into the dome. I hope you've all been enjoying me watching, pulling my tape measure everywhere. It's not often you say you've been on YouTube watching someone having a pull, is it? Oh, someone's been in here trying to mess up my place. But yeah, at the moment we're down to one light, which is, I don't know why. They've literally all gone within the last week or so. So that's doing me head in. So I'm coming in here, I'm eating my carrots at night just for a bit of night vision. So it's a really simple location system. The alphabetized, so for example, I'm currently up to here in the boxes in replacing stuff. So if I grab this one here, I mean straight away, that one there is from 2022, so that's something that will go straight in the bin when it comes down to it. Regardless of what it's worth, regardless of what it costs to take off, it's an old part, it cannot stay, it has to be renewed. So it's a really simple system. We scan it, it goes onto the scanner, comes up, Dome F174, I want a radio head, and well, let's just say engine ECU, and it's right there for you. And obviously, I don't know if you know with the Breaker Pro system, it's all like numbered up, so that way you can't go wrong because you get your work order. It's got everything listed on there from the vehicle to the part you need, right down to the number. So at the moment, I've covered all of this side, so all of this stock, which up to, I mean, how many baskets are we at in here? There's 174 there, so just saying you're putting about 20 parts per box, if not more, sometimes less depending on size. But that's purely one shelf of 174 parts with 20 parts in a piece. That is money, that is cream. But yeah, it's a really simple system in here. I mean, the first side, which is over this way, I mean, I'll show you my little setup. This is where I'll come in with my stuff, bring the basket in, get the basket off the shelf, get rid of the crap, all the new stuff will go here, and then it just gets scanned in, put back on the shelf, and that way you can't go wrong with where you've scanned it because you've only got one box in front of you. So it's all the same for either side, and there's little bits and bats that get stored in here, but it runs the same, it runs true all the way down. But other than that, it is one of the most simple areas we've got when it comes to locations, bar the cab, other than a box going missing every so often, but that's usually because someone's chucked it off the side. But otherwise, everything's nice and dry in here as well. I mean, to be fair, obviously in most places like this you get little bits of leaks and stuff, but there's not been a time where I come in here and there's anything wet. It's one of the best areas we've got for storing anything that we need to keep dry. So, yeah, hopefully in same time frame, like hopefully in another 12 months, in line with the top building, this will all be refined, it'll all be completely brand new stock and everything, and from that way on you can say, right, at the end of this year, if this hasn't sold, we'll just replace it, and then that way you've got consistent recycling and you're constantly putting new bits in. So fingers crossed that all comes together very nicely and very easily. For James and John's sake, that is.
Just got the baler back going, leaking again, innit? Big improved job again. Bag one. See, it's all pooling down there.
Yeah. Hey.
Is it this one?
This one's dripping here. Can you see it dripping there?
Oh, I can see it, yeah. Is it the fitting?
Not sure. Let me operate the other door.
There.
Yeah, just watch yourselves. I'll operate the other door. Just to make sure I get the doors the right way around.
But yeah, little pipe, nothing major. We were hoping it wasn't the rod or the seal. That way would mean the ram needs to come off, which is a complete nightmare. But fittings, not the end of the world. With obviously the movement and the pulsing all the time, the fittings can come undone. So Chris should be able to just nip this up right now and then get back in action. So yeah, all good.
I'll have to try and get something in so I can get in there and have a proper look. It's going to knock the baler off. I don't actually think it is a fitting. There's a metal pipe runs right down the middle of the baler, and I think it might be that. I'm just going to get a boot mat or something just to lie on there so I can get in. Right, well, I'm going to have to climb up onto here now and try and get over there and look through that hole to see if I can see what it is. So don't laugh at me if I fall off. Well, I can't see a carrot. I can't see note. Well, I don't know. Can't see now. Let's have another do. I think it is loose, but just can't get any leverage on it. I've got a little bit on it. I think I know what it is. I think the doughty washer's failed on it. I'll have to fire it back up and I'm going to have to pinpoint exactly where it's coming out. To like get your swimming trunks on when you come round here. Just making sure I press my e-stop and then I don't get squashed. Yeah, so there's I don't know if you can see, there's a washer there between the top nut and the pipe itself, and that washer's failed. That doughty washer's failed there, so I mean, I've got a little bit on it, I nipped it up a little bit, which has stopped it spraying, so I think we're just going to have to carry on for today and get ready for this Arctic coming, and then maybe get that doughty washer changed tomorrow. I think that's all we can do.
Right, so the mixed aluminium is going. This consists of radiators with plastic on, a little bit of crash bars with steel on, just radiators, bits of plastic. There's probably going to be about 10 ton in this. So I was watching back. Right, up a little bit. Right, in at that. Yeah, go on, go back at that. Right, the door's open on that baler, on the cab of the baler. I'm just thinking when you pull it on, we might have to just watch that door. Must say they've been managing today, even though we're on the telly truck. Both frames are busy, been non-stop. It has been busy with cars, it has, so can't complain. The bigger forklift should be in action soon as well. Right, oh, can you get it now? Right, hold it there. He'll grab that bit. Oh, have you done it? Oh, he's done it, he's done it. Right, go on, pull it on there. No, that's it. Easy as that. I tell you, it is actually quite easy, the exchanges on the 50s, you forget. Autosave sorted, nice and quick there. I'm going to scrape all this now where the baler was, give it a good clean. Now, why we haven't done an exchange on the bin is because we're going to start loading Arctics. It saves on the haulage. In an Arctic, you'll get twice as much as the 50-yarder. So when you're loading Arctics, you actually can get more money, because haulage is haulage, whether it's 5 ton or 25 ton. If you're sending a big wagon, it'll cost the same. So the moral of the story is, if you can load Arctics in higher volume, you will get more money. Even if it's 10, 15 quid a ton, it doesn't matter. If you're doing 100 ton a month on any metal, at 15 quid a ton, it adds up. I'm not saying we're doing 100 ton of that, but it's saving the aggro of 2 loads per month down to 1 load per month. Slightly more money. If we can save 400 quid a month, we're going to do it. Oh, Fruity's here now. We've brought Baler again.
There's some weight in that.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I bet there's 12 ton in that.
You did a wheelie.
Right, are you going to tell them what you've broke again?
I haven't broke anything.
Okay.
So let's be...
No. Answer these questions. Answer these questions.
Stop.
Yes or no?
Stop.
In fact, we need a fight, actually, don't we?
Don't speak.
Have you seen that show?
Don't speak.
Oh!
Don't speak.
No. Let me have my say, and then you have your say.
No, because
Okay.
ends up that way.
You get one sentence, and I get a sentence.
Right.
Who's going first?
Jimmy
Let me
broke
go
the
first.
baler.
Let me go first. Was you the last person to operate the baler when it broke? Yes or no?
Yes.
Case closed.
So now I get my say.
Okay, how are you going to come back from that?
Jimmy stacked shells over there and smashed my e-stop off, and now my baler don't
Mate, I'll
work.
smash your nose off in a minute. Listen, he's chatting turd.
Nope.
He's trying to blame me because he can't keep up baling the shells. I'm having to stack them up as high as the bloody Empire State Building and fruit job over here. He can't keep up. If you look, is there a
they're
lot of
already
cars what need processing?
Yeah.
No, there's
Yes.
one.
There's all these here. You've hit
What,
them round
4
corner.
cars?
You've hit them all round corner.
Mate, your nose will be round the corner in a second. Right.
Right, will you clear your mess so I can have a look at this baler?
Yeah. It's a piece of turd.
You know
Chris
what?
is wedged up it. Windows hanging
Listen,
out.
I thought for you
Lad, it's a shed.
it'd be alright.
Scrap it.
Scrap
Does
it.
it run?
No, I've got a punto coming. I've got a punto coming
Oh, yeah?
tomorrow with MOT. I've got a punto coming
Hey.
with MOT.
Them wheels will go on my Volvo.
It's a piece of turd. Get it in the bin.
I'll have them wheels from my
Oh,
Volvo.
if you want them wheels, come and take them off.
Automatic heated seats, everything that.
It's a shed. Yeah, about 50 sets.
I won't be doing
Are
it.
you still here?
Whoa.
Oh! Look at
Whoa,
Tog 24.
whoa. Is that North Face?
Tog 24.
What's Tog 24?
Oh,
Whoa. I'm being serious.
Tog 24, yeah.
That's not bad.
What's this one?
Oh, there's one there for you, Miles.
That's a regatta.
I tell you what.
Come on, Jim, put this one on.
This Tog's not bad.
Size 16, it'll fit you, lad.
Woman, there you go. Hey,
That's not a bad
I tell you
coat,
what,
that.
that's smart.
That's
Oh,
not a
what's
bad
in here?
coat. You got some in pocket. Oh, I thought it were a napkin then or something.
Oh
You're
my
all right.
God.
Jewelry. Oh, you messer. Well, you've got yourself a new coat, lad.
I tell you what, That's actually smart. I've got myself a new top. Whoa, Stuart, I've already taxed it, lad. Don't dirty it. Oh, you've dirtied the hood, you fruit job.
It's a woman's coat.
Is it ick? It's bloody just ripped my coat. You've literally ripped my coat.
Oh.
That was brand new, that.
Have you got a washing machine?
Yeah, don't like getting oil out though. Fruit
Why do you
job.
not put salt powder in it?
Yeah, but you can't get oil stains out. God damn it. Stuart's ripped me coat.
All we're trying to do is find out whether it's a broken wire or an e-stop's failed, basically.
I checked the turbulence.
So what's happened is we've got power here, everywhere, but then we've lost power to the radio controls. Usually, the last time this happened, it was the e-stop on that end had been caught and pressed, which cut the power to that. So we're in a state of run, so if people remember from the last video, it's nothing to do with the EEPROM side of it because we're in a state of run, but it thinks there's an e-stop pressed. So that's what we've got to try and find out now. I think it'll be a broken wire or a wire's rubbed through with vibration or something like that, but we've got to chase them back because there should have been an e-stop on that back corner. It has been taken away and bypassed, but I need to find out whereabouts on the baler that they've bypassed it to try and eliminate that them wires aren't broke. But I need that fruit job who's made a right mess to move it all. This is what he does to me. Piles always rubbish around my machines and then expects me to fix them. And I can't do it when it's like this. And he walks around pretending to be hot phone, like that, look. Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Walks around, pretends to be hot phone. He's not even on phone.
I am on the phone a lot.
So he says.
No. If I showed you how many times my phone rings a day, you never believe it.
No. You do me a favour and clear all your rubbish.
I'll clean that mess up for you, Chris, mate. Don't you worry.
Just so I can get under there, Jim, and just check these wires.
This is where Chris grabs it and doesn't grab it, he lets go.
They're radiators, you nutter.
Yeah?
Who misses the bin with all
Who bails
radiators?
radiators?
No,
Who
that's...
bails radiators?
No, come on, that's you missing the bin.
I don't think so.
He comes round that fast with arm, he just lets them go, they end up everywhere. There's some over there at wire, there's some over at wall.
What are we actually going to do now?
I want you to clear this area.
I need somewhere for Ali.
Well, that's a you problem. Right, so Jim's cleared the area now. You imagine trying to get in here to see what's going on was a nightmare. So we did have an e-stop here, which is no longer in existence. And the wires run down the back somewhere, so I'm presuming these are the wires. Oh yeah, that's what's left of me e-stop. So there you go. Now everybody can see. Now everybody can see what you've done. Well, I don't put cars here.
Yes, you did.
Or here.
Oh, did you drop a car on the side of the bay?
No.
Yes,
You are absolute fruit job. Oh yeah.
Right, anyway, listen. If it makes Chris feel good, yeah, blame it on me. I'm not bothered. All I'm bothered about is the baler's working. That's the main.
Well, we don't know if it is or not yet. We're going to have to test it.
Right. I thought you said you tested your fruit.
No, I've released the e-stop that you've pressed in with your road plate or whatever it were. So I'm just going to see if I've got power now to controls. Honestly.
Right, crack it on.
Right, okay. Right, let's have a look. That sounds a bit more promising. Yes. So that was the problem. Just gone off again on me. What? There must be something to do with that switch down there. Just have another look. That was strange. It worked for a minute. Now it's not working. Okay, maybe we've not fixed it, Robbie. Just weird how we had it work. It came on for a minute then, and then now it won't. Morning all.
Right, I've got everyone going.
Right.
He's done them wheels at AB Tyres.
Perfect.
So he's done the two what was on it, and
Yeah.
the spares, I think he's straightened and he needs to order some new inner tubes.
Right. Perfect. So I will get
Just
them.
got back from the gym. Bit late this morning, traffic was bad at Manchester Road, but we've got the Dream Boys in, Kenny and Pete, they're going to be popping wheels. Yeah, Justin's coming down in the morning as well.
In the morning. Tomorrow.
Well, today, to
yeah.
look at the Baler. Hopefully he can solve it, get it up and running. We've got the big forklift up and running, so yeah, it is it.
Should be back in action.
I didn't think we were close. Are you up and getting them wheels then, yeah?
Yeah, I'll go and get them, yeah.
Right.
You'll definitely be open now, won't it?
Well,
So I need to just go and get the stilly for Kenny.
you just get the stilly, I've messaged him.
Right, I'll get the stilly for Kenny, get them sorted, and then I'll go.
Yeah. So, all go.
So we're taking the Sprinter wheels to the tyre shop because it keeps going flat. So we think there might be a crack in the alloy, so we're going to get that tested and see. And we're also picking up 2 of the forklift tyres, so we can get that back on. The other 2, we're just waiting on some new inner tubes coming for them, and then we should get them back this week as well. So we've got 2 spare then, so hopefully we can keep the forklift going constantly and not have any issues. And that's it really. So we're just on our way now to AB Tyres in Hoodrake. So we've got 2, have we, at minute? 2. Right. He's asked me to bring a Sprinter wheel down with me for you to have a look at. It's had a tyre put on it, but it's continuously losing air. He doesn't know whether it might have a cracked rim. This one.
You got that?
I forget what to do that way. It's full of water as well.
Nice.
Since that's outside. But yeah, so they got a tyre put on it.
Yeah.
And then all it's ever done since then is lose air.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'll sort it, no
nice
worries.
one.
So the other ones,
Yeah.
I'm struggling to locate tubes for what I am trying. I've got another supply to try today.
I didn't say tubes are different.
Different size completely. So if you come to put them on, you have to put the 4 on to a different size wheel. So you put them next to each other. See the difference in that?
Yeah.
So obviously if they're on the stacker, it's going to be a bit
Uneven.
uneven.
Right.
And obviously that is not a good sign either.
No. It's a bit knackered, that one, isn't it? That won't even take the tube out.
No.
I know it won't. I tried to blow that up and energy came out at all.
Right, okay.
So that's how.
Yeah, that's never a good look, is it?
No. So we are going to need a tyre for that.
So that one, yeah.
Yeah.
This is where I'm getting into them properly.
That one's the
That's
same.
a bit same.
Yeah. So that's 2 tyres.
So I've been on fire and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. A glance.
I think 2 are alright, and then 2 are absolutely shot.
Yeah. So that one feels like it's got a bit of air into me.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 are shot completely.
So it needs 2 tyres on there.
I'll give James a shout.
Yeah, just give him a shout. Get a price on them tyres.
Yeah.
And just give him a shout. So he wants to do. Yeah. Alright.
Are you going to be lifting that in?
Yeah, great. Yeah. So he said once you've sorted the other 2 out and that,
Yeah.
you'll just get it all straightened up at once. But if he's having 2 tyres as well, we might as well get that sorted at the same time.
Happy days.
Alright, nice
Right,
one.
thank
Champion,
you.
thank you.
See you later. Ta-ra.
Got the heavy then. That's it. get one single buzz gun. Everybody's using them. So we're on manual. Right, get it all back out there in the yard now.
Yeah, good, yeah. How are you? Good. Nice one for coming on short notice. Where have you been, Australia?
We go all over. Just come back from Adelaide. Had a ship broken down there, so that was a hell of a trip getting there. We booked a 31-hour trip. Ended up taking a 65.
Oh.
So we were wrecked.
Yeah, good to see you. I'm going to stand here pretending I know what they're saying when I don't. You don't have it here.
The problem we fixed in the past is that the EEPROM in this, the RAM on this, the program wasn't being transferred to the RAM and it wouldn't go into execute. So it was just sitting there inhibited. What's happening now is obviously they're going to show us.
We've still got a state of run.
Right.
But no inputs, outputs coming up.
Nothing.
No. So when we power up, we get the run state goes green.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Okay. So that one's not on.
No.
But now I don't know if we need.
Engine running. Batteries are flat now. It's because they've had the ignition on for so long and been on and off with this. I'll have to get it running.
Have you got a spare one?
I can get it running now, yeah. Not a problem. I just put some jump leads on it and get it going. Try that, Justin.
The
Not
truth
physically.
is, I can't tell you what's causing it, right? We've overrode a lot of the signals and got the machine back into a state that we can draw some familiarity with. The video that I had when we'd fixed it last time, we've got it back into that state. Right. Then we can see the inputs and we can see, right, this is what we started with last time. There was no supply to the RF box. So those LEDs on the side are not coming on. So we've traced the 24 volts from the board. There's a few IDs on the board that we can see. Trace them back here, trace them through the circuits, and then basically we've disconnected the circuits, actually trying to enable the 24 volts.
Right.
In doing that, we've then at the same time retracted the RAM, opened the left-hand side, and then eventually we got the right-hand side to open.
Right.
But you've got an inherent problem here that you're going to keep getting random faults, unexplained why, whether it's status, limit switches, e-stops. I can't tell you exactly what we've done to bring it online. You know, it was a little bit of everything, playing with us, checking, you know, we've got supplies on here, understanding what these are doing, but without drawings,
We need to get the.
it's near impossible. So
we need to
as
find
it
out the
stands,
model
I'm not going to
number,
do
aren't
any
we?
more. It's you know, we've turned it off, started it again, it came on, it ran. But I can't tell you why. So we need to go to the manufacturer, get drawings for the machine, and then actually, if you want this thing long term and you want it to operate reliably, we need to look at doing a replacement of this and an upgrade. And then we can make it how you want. And then there's no question about why it's not doing this or why it's not doing that, because we'll know.
Yeah.
At the moment, I don't know what all the circuitry is. We can look at standard automation, we can look at what it should do, how it should work, but without knowing, you know, where's this wire coming from? Where is it going to? Why is it interlocked with the next one? I don't know. I can't tell you without the drawings.
Right. Well, we need to find the model number, don't
So there's a panel number that we've obviously just seen here, but this could just be this cubicle. You know, it's not actually the machine serial number, I don't think.
No, I don't think you'll ever find the serial number on this machine.
Honestly, I think long term.
How did you get the data for that? Was it Taurus in Italy as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
And then also Telemechniques is the old brand.
Right.
It's been taken over with Schneider. But the guy I spoke to on tech support was like a lifetimer with Schneider.
Right.
You know, so he said, oh, we know that, I know that device specifically. He pointed us in a few directions and eventually we found it. But then we had to configure a Windows 95 PC to actually operate that software, to be able to get it to download and put it into
run.
run.
To Chris's house, he's got one in his front room, Windows 95, haven't you, Chris?
I think the machine I've got is when Chris worked for us is where I bought it.
Right, yeah.
We actually searched the
When
world for that
Yeah,
computer.
when we did those HMIs and those screens.
Yeah.
It's that same computer that we ended up using.
Right, so what we're doing now then, because...
Use it, but honestly, let us come and video it properly. Get an understand. I mean, Jean-Marc can come and spend 2 or 3 days here, writing a script on what it's doing, how it should do it, and we can build you a new panel.
Right.
And then, you know, we can put a little PLC in, a sort of cheapish range, maybe Siemens or something like that, that we can write the software in, code it, do exactly what it does, but then we'll produce you a set of drawings, we'll produce you a software diagram, and there'll be a supportable backup with it.
Be a lot less chaos than that.
This has been abused and maintained, and then, you know, a little bit of care lost along the way.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You know, if we look at some of the wires in here, like that, you know, the insulation on that's gone. With the vibration in here, this starts shorting to something else. It's going to blow something up. You're not going to have reliability from it. You're going to have problems like this. The age, it might even just be the age of these relays. You know, these relays, you can see the contacts in there. So when you operate the device, you know, you can see it switching.
Yeah.
But it's only 24 volts. So if these contacts are starting to burn for whatever reason, age, the electromagnetic coil can start inducing a bit more resistance. It might not pull it down hard enough.
Yeah.
And because it's only 24 volts, there's not going to be a high amount of power behind that to cross that gap. That also might be the source of your problems. So we've had all of these out, checked all of them that they operate, measure that the contacts are closing and opening.
Yeah.
But just in that is then we've obviously disturbed something and got it back. But it's not going to be reliable.
Right, well, we need to think about updates.
The most noticeable thing we picked up in our video is that relay was not energized.
Right.
So we've looked at why. We found a button on the side here. This is a 24 volt, which brings that on. But it doesn't seem to do anything else that I can see. You know, so without drawings, we're guessing. You know, and that's...
Right.
So look, I'm not going to do anything, you know, we're here just to help you out. I'm not going to invoice you today. I can't put a finger on why it's doing it. I can't tell you in half an hour it's not going to happen again.
Yeah. Right.
What I can say is, let him come over for 2-3 days, video it, take a record of this, and we build you a new panel and put it in.
Yeah. Right, well, John's back off holiday this week. I'll try and get the model numbers, all the information we can,
Anything,
and then we'll organise it. We need to do it. It's like you.
No, you guys have an investment in this. You want it to keep going. Mechanically, it's sound.
Yeah.
Electrically, it can be brought back up to date.
Right. We'll have to get it organised and get everything ready, and that's it. Spend the time on it. Better off doing it whilst it's working, aren't we? Like you say,
it's easier to rebuild it and understand what it should be doing when it's in service. To try and foresee what it should be doing when it's broken down is a lot of work. Especially that we don't have drawings to say, you know, what should happen, what isn't happening.
Yeah, no, we'll do it. I'll get the model info, as much info as I can. I'll have a chat with John and we'll get it all sorted for a weekend or whatever, a few days,
So, I mean, we could build that in the office off-site without interrupting your usage. You know, then we can actually pre-make cables, certain length. We could just measure the machine, say, right, it's going to go that way and it's going to run the length of the machine. we can just make sets up and then
Right,
come
yeah,
here, actually then start terminating and actually making them the correct length.
Yeah.
Just to reduce the impact on downtime.
Yeah, no, that's it, yeah.
But, you know, you'll have to come upstairs, check what's all in there, make sure we actually account for all of it, and then just put it all back together and make a new machine.
Yeah, that was it. Right, so you've had the conclusion from Justin himself. That's what we're going to do. So, Justin, cheers.
And you've heard the commitment as well.
Yeah, he was in Australia how many hours ago?
We got back Sunday morning.
Yeah, there you go. And he's here today doing that. So shout out to Justin and John. Cheers, John. Nice one. Whew. So, I hope you all enjoyed that video. Hectic couple of days there. The baler broke. The forklift wheels were punctured for 2 days. But we've resolved everything. Massive shout out to Justin at New Start Energy. 36 hours ago, he was in Australia on a ship fixing some electrics. And now he's here today. So massive shout out there. Right, so if you've enjoyed this video, just please hit that like button. It means more than you can ever imagine. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and get involved. Till next time.
You better start moving and feel the music. Get your groove on and let it use you. When you feel the fire and you know it's right, pure desire, just hold on tight. Get up, down, move around, get down on the ground, get high and touch the sky. You know the reasons why. Just dance. I know sometimes life can be tough, and you feel like you just had enough.